If you've been scrolling through social media lately, you've probably seen the wild headlines about Cardi B's new album supposedly going platinum overnight. Sounds impossible, right? That's because it pretty much is. The truth is, Cardi didn't actually hit platinum straight out the gate. She's working the system, flipping a little-known certification loophole to make it look like she smashed records the second her album dropped. This move had fans and even some industry heads fooled for a minute, but it's really just clever optics. And honestly, it fits Cardi's whole rise. She's been mastering attention-grabbing stunts since day one. She first popped off in the Vine days, then built a huge presence on Instagram before reality TV came calling. That spotlight gave her the push to jump into music, transforming from a flashy influencer into someone the industry quickly branded as a superstar rapper. Her real breakthrough came in 2017 with Bodak Yellow, a track that had people pointing out it mirrored Kodak Black's No Flockin' in flow and cadence. Still, it worked, and it catapulted her right into the mainstream. By 2018, she dropped her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, and suddenly she was being placed right alongside Nicki Minaj in conversations about the top female rappers of this generation. Since then, the industry has been pushing Cardi like crazy, making sure her name stays hot. She's undeniably had major success, but behind the scenes, it hasn't been as smooth as it looks. After Invasion of Privacy, she rode that wave for years, sprinkling in monster singles like Up and the scandalously viral WAP with Megan Thee Stallion. For years, fans were left waiting as Cardi B held back from dropping another full body of work, 7 long years to be exact. But now she's finally back with her second album, Am I the Drama? And within just 24 hours of its release, the internet was on fire with headlines claiming the project went platinum overnight. Sounds like history in the making, right? Not exactly. See, this news wasn't just gossip floating around. It was officially reported by the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association of America, the very group responsible for handing out those shiny gold and platinum plaques. Naturally, Cardi was celebrating like crazy, and her fans were cheering her on too. But here's the twist. That so-called platinum status comes with a major asterisk. On the final 2 tracks of this new album, Cardi snuck in her monster singles WAP and Up. And everybody remembers WAP, that 2020 anthem that split the world in two. Some hyped it as a bold, sex-positive empowerment record, while others blasted it as one of the most explicit songs ever to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Love it or hate it, the song was a cultural earthquake and a commercial juggernaut. Then in 2021, she dropped Up, another smash that dominated charts and cemented her presence in the game. Now here's the kicker. By sliding those 2 mega hits onto her second album, all the streams and sales they've been racking up over the last 4 or 5 years suddenly counted toward this brand new project's certification. And just like that, the album looked like it went platinum overnight, even though most of those numbers came from old hits, not fresh music. Now let's be crystal clear. Those old streams don't count toward her first week sales numbers, but they do count when it comes to getting that platinum stamp. And to really put it into perspective, an album needs a jaw-dropping 1.5 billion streams to hit platinum off streaming alone. So how did Cardi's project pull it off overnight? Simple. It's not that millions suddenly rushed to stream her new songs on day one, it's that the system lets artists tack on old hits and instantly inflate the numbers. This trick has a name in the industry: catalog manipulation. It's all about creating the illusion of a massive new win by leaning on past success. And while Cardi isn't the first artist to play this game, plenty of stars have done it before. The difference is the way it's presented. When Cardi does it, the headlines scream that she made history overnight, when in reality, she's just bending the rules like everyone else. And here's where it gets even spicier. Cardi planned this move months ago. Back in June, she even tweeted about it, making it clear this was no accident. She wrote, "WAP and Up are 2 of my biggest songs. My fans have been asking me to put them on an album and people search for them all the time. They deserve a home. I let haters make me not submit WAP for the Grammys, and at this point I'm giving my fans what they want. These 2 songs don't even count for first week sales. So what are y'all even crying about? Do you say anything when all these artists pull out all their little tricks and ponies to sell out? Exactly. Now let them eat cake. Go cry about it. So why would she go through all this? The answer is simple: headlines. Cardi knows the power of perception, and by pulling this stunt, she guaranteed herself major buzz and endless debate across social media. Now, Cardi's been going all in with the marketing for this album, and when I say heavy, I mean heavy. She linked up with Walmart, DoorDash, and a handful of other big brands to push the project, and she's been outside promoting it in ways that were flashy, creative, and honestly pretty smart. Nothing wrong with hustling your own work, right? But here's the catch. This rollout wasn't just about sales, it was about optics. Cardi thrives off how things look more than how they actually are, and those platinum overnight headlines were the perfect smoke and mirrors trick to make her brand seem untouchable. Another big reason? Label pressure. Her record label has poured millions into her career, and they need that return on investment. Even though Cardi is genuinely wealthy and successful, she's still tied to contracts that work like a corporate job. The most infamous, the 360 deal, or as some call it, the modern day trap, where labels eat off everything you touch: music, tours, brand deals, even merch. It's less freedom, more like being a high-paid employee. And here's the real issue. The buzz around Cardi isn't the same as it once was. Don't get it twisted, she's still popular, but people are talking more about her personal life, messy drama, and the chaos she stirs online rather than her music. This album was supposed to flip that narrative and remind everyone she's still a powerhouse in rap. Her label clearly wants her cemented in the same tier as Nicki Minaj. That's the vision. But here's the twist that makes fans raise an eyebrow. Cardi herself has openly admitted she only makes music for the money.
I like to make money. I don't really give a fuck about being lyrical. I don't give a fuck about this and that. If that shit work for me, I don't care. I like to make shit that's gonna make me fucking money. I like to make shit that's gonna climb me on the charts. Like, that's what I want. I want to be up top of the charts. I want to make money. I don't care.
That kind of honesty might be refreshing to some, but in an industry built on passion and legacy, it also raises the question, how long can she keep this up if the music isn't what drives her?